Griswold gang, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Glad to be bringing this video to you guys today. Guys, if you're new to the channel, new to the strat, new to trading, or if you're struggling with your trading, this channel, this strategy is about to change the way that you guys trade in the stock market. It's going to change everything for you. But the first thing I need you to do is go down below, click that subscribe button, and then hit that bell. That's the important part. That bell gives you the notifications for when I send out videos just like this one every single day. We're going to go through SPY today, guys. When we looked at SPY today, it was an inside day. So we're on July 25th, Monday, July 25th. SPY is trading as an inside day, and normally that's not something that I would like to trade. I did take a small trade on SPY at 10%. I was in and out just for that 10%, and it was an inside bar, so I wasn't overly confident in the way that it was going to roll. But I got to tell you guys, the Strat does exactly what the Strat does, and there's no doubt about the way it works, okay? SPY is still rolling right now. I was kind of flipping through the different stocks and seeing what I wanted to play. What happened was I came across SPY on the inside bar on this 15-minute chart, okay? And I didn't have this broadening formation on here originally, and I'll tell you guys this, the more you watch screens, the more you see stuff, the more it's just going to become common knowledge, and it's going to be like breathing, and you're just going to be able to pick it up. And while I'm talking, watch this inside bar, because my guess is this tags this line right here. I don't know. Well, and there it goes up again, but we'll see. So anyways, I looked at this 15-minute chart, and I thought, I see a broadening formation here. So this is exactly what I saw, guys. I saw a lower low go to a higher high. Then it came back to a lower low, and this is all within the same day, okay? So this bar right here is the opening candle, the opening 15-minute candle. We had a lower low to a higher high, and then we came back to a lower low, and we came back to a higher high. Then we tagged it again, and we got this inside bar. And after we got that inside bar, I looked at it, and I'm like, I saw the broadening formation. So all I did was I took my lines, and I drew from the higher high to the higher high. And I drew from a lower low to a lower low. I did go through this line here, but the broadening formation is here in itself, as it should be, okay? So, again, we did exactly what this broadening formation would tell us that it's going to do, okay? And so I came across this inside bar, and I thought, I'll take a chance on it. So, sure enough, we triggered for puts at 395.78. And now if we look at this, this is realistically where the stock opened up. I'll draw a line here just so you guys can see, and I'll make it a different color. How about we just do it in white or silver? Okay, so this is where SPY opened up in the morning, okay? So I knew that we were very close if we triggered that the daily and the weekly were going to flip, okay? Flip to red. So I'm going to take this out just so it's less confusing for everybody. And so we triggered here, and we started coming down, and realistically, this is your first target right here. So I took my profits somewhere in this range. I thought the way SPY is trading inside bar, I'm not going to take my chances. I took my 10%. It was the only trade I took today. In at 58 and out at 68, I think is what it was. For nine, I think it was like 9.6 or 9.8%, whatever it was. I was okay with that, but realistically, guys, I should have waited, and I didn't. I should have, and I could have waited for a reversal to trigger back up into here, but I wasn't taking any more trades than that. I was going to take the one trade, and that was it. So we triggered here at 395.78, and we never looked back. Okay, came down through this range. Came down through this range. Okay, so now we're looking for stops. You guys are always asking, where do I put my stops? Where do I put my stops? There are places where you can put them. It's personal, but there are multiple spots where you guys can put your stops, okay? So let me go through this. If we trigger through here, this would have been your first stop, okay? let's do a rewind on this. Okay, we'll come to here, and I'm just gonna do a fast forward on this. Okay, so there's that inside bar. There's where we triggered. So now realistically at this point, you can say this trigger line is your stop loss, or you can call this top bar your stop loss. Now, SPY moves really, really fast. Depending on what ticker you're trading and how the options are playing out, this might only be a 5 or 10% move, and you can be okay with having that as your stop. But a lot of times this is like a 20% move, call it for SPY. If that's a 20, 30, 40% move, just hypothetically, if that's a 30% move up to this point, I'm not waiting that long. I'm taking it at this 15, 10, 15%. I hope you guys are understanding that. So as of right now, you can use this as your stop. You can use this as your stop. Now we've set our targets. Our targets are the bottom of the preceding wicks. I didn't use one here, but this is one, okay? So that's the 15-minute candle. We go to the next 15-minute candle. What happens? We blow through this target, okay? So now what do? I'm going to do something here. I'm just going to grab a line, and I'm going to show you guys. And we'll make this maybe, I don't know, let's do blue. Okay, so that's going to be our stop loss now. That blue line is our stop loss, okay? So we look for the next candle to either come up to here, or the other option is right there, okay? Our target. So if we come back up through this target, you can get out. If you come back up through the top of this candle, you can get out. And guys, if you have multiple contracts and you want to take profits here or anywhere within this range, feel free to do that, okay? It's always good to leave with money, always, okay? So let's go to the next candle. What happens? Okay, so our next candle moves down through this target, okay? So what do? Let's move this stop loss to the top of this candle. And let's move this stop loss to that target. Now you have two stop losses that you could take. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can take this one or you can take this one. Let's go to the next candle. Okay, so now what do, guys? We came up through this target. Was it good enough for you to stop out? Maybe. If it wasn't, what do we do now? Okay, that becomes your target or your stop loss, okay? So we came down and then we came right back up through. So at that point, you can be out of this trade. And I think at this point here, guys, this was about 80%. So 80% winner on your trade. So if you took options at $58, you just did 80% on $60, okay? So if you had $600, you did 80% on $600. That's more than $300. I think it's $450 or somewhere in that range. Okay, let's go see what the next candle did. Right back through that range, okay? So if you use this as your stop loss, or you use the top of this candle as your stop loss, then you were still fine. So the next thing we do now, okay? Move your stop losses again. Here, to the top of the candle again. And then this one basically becomes nothing, or you just keep it there at that target, okay? If I reverse that one, you just leave it there, okay? What happens on the next 15-minute candle? And there you go. So we come down and we come through this target if you want to take it, and we come through that target or you want to take it, and you're out. At this point, guys, at this red line, over 100% play. So $600 trade, you buy 10 contracts, you just made $600, and the majority of people in this world do not make $600 in a day, okay? You'd be lucky to make $600 every day. I'll take $300 to $400 every day. If I make $600, I'm golden, okay? And then the next candle, what happens? We run right back down, and you know what, guys? That's okay. Don't even look back at this. It's okay that this happened. Because you took your profit already. If you're over 60% on this trade, it's a diamond trade, okay? You did really, really excellent. So don't even worry about this. But if you did stay in the trade for whatever reason, okay, stop loss to this target now, stop loss to that target now, okay? And then the next one comes right back up through again. So it fast forwarded me on there, but that's okay. So yeah, that is the trade, guys. So we can do this two ways. So you could have stayed on that 15-minute bar, or I'll show you another way you could have done this thing, okay? So you could have triggered, how am I doing for time? Not great. You could have triggered on this right here on your daily, or sorry, on your 15-minute chart. And then what you can do is you can hop down to your 5-minute chart, okay? So off of your 5-minute, this is where you triggered. Now we can start playing it out according to the 5-minute chart, okay? Let's put those blue lines on there again. So we come through, where is our stop loss, okay? Our stop loss becomes 0.1 right there, where we triggered, or our stop loss becomes the top of the candle, where we triggered, okay? So this candle finishes, then we have here, okay? So now we just have this top of your wick as your stop loss, okay? Next candle opens up, right through, okay? So now that we've broken through that first target, we can do one of two things now. Stop loss 1 and stop loss number 2, okay? Two ways you could have done that. Then this next candle opens and closes. You can leave one stop loss at that first target. The second stop loss comes there. And as you can see there, you could have been out. Now, if you say, well, I've already ridden it this far, I'm just going to let it ride, okay? Let's try and do this, okay? We'll go back. We'll do this on the 5-minute chart. And let's go. Okay, so at this point, again, our stop loss just gets moved down to here, and we keep this one at our target where we had it. Then let's see what the next candle brings us. Okay, so this is the one where I was saying, if you want, you know, I've already made it this far. This candle didn't really come up that high. We can use that as your stop loss, okay? And now we come down to the next candle. So what do? Through there, one opportunity, two opportunities to get out of the trade. Okay? Now the next candle opens. Where are we going? Second targets or top of the wick. Now where's the next one that's coming? Now we have an inside bar. Top of the candle or top of your last target. Okay, then we go on to the next one. We have this inside bar. So if you're using this as your stop loss, you are still in this trade. Okay? And then we come up. We're still in this trade because we did not break through, just barely, but we're not really past that target, okay? So then what happens? Then we have this inside bar that comes down. So you can keep one stop loss there again, or you put it there again, or you have it here, okay? Third option, at that target, because we busted through it, okay? Where's the next candle? Okay, so now we have another option. Bring it down here. Now we've got two stop loss options again, at this target or the top of this candle. What's the next thing that happens? Inside bar, okay? Still the same thing. We just move this target, okay? Where's that stop loss? Right there. Now we move it again, okay? Move that target to the top of the next wick. And we're still in this trade. And again, right here, guys, is 100% trade, okay? Over 100%. And then we come right back up through, and you would be out of this trade by then. And then you're going to see it jets back down to that target. And again, that's okay. And let's get out of this. And let's go see where this is currently sitting on that 15-minute broadening formation. If we tagged it yet, we haven't. Came really, really close. There's about 30 minutes left in this day. I suspect that we have pretty good probability of hitting this broadening formation here. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to stick around on this video. You guys can go check out to see how it did in the end. I almost kind of want to stay and watch it. It's that intriguing with you guys. But we'll see if we actually tagged it. It came pretty damn close, though, guys, off of that broadening formation. Again, lower lows to higher highs to lower lows to higher highs. I didn't draw this broadening formation until this. I saw this inside candle, and then I drew from this high to this high and from this low to this low. Okay, and that's what we got. So, guys, that's a video. It's a perfect way how to trade SPY today. It was a tough one because it was inside day. I was a little cautious when I made the trade, but that's it, guys. I've been doing a ton of SPY videos. It is a really, really great ticker to trade on, but you have to be careful because it moves very, very fast. Okay, so make sure you're following along on Twitter. You can subscribe down below. Like I said, hit that bell. I do have a Griswold Strat indicator. The information is down below, so you can check that out as well. And we will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.